Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about Coinbase is going to support additional altcoins. Also, Microsoft is launching the COVID-19 passport. Before we diving into it, make sure you subscribe to my channel so don't miss out the upcoming video that could be time sensitive. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, library.tv, as well as Patreon as well. And of course, for my Patreon member, you can check back my video, Origin of the Coronavirus, the P4 Lab, and Bollinger Band Tips 101, when to buy or sell. And also, a whole bunch of, right now, we have riots across America. And what's my take on it? I can't talk about that in regular YouTube because they may ban me from talking about this anyway. So you can go back to my previous video and check it out. So, and let's talk about, oh, in case you haven't installed the Brave browser, so it's pretty cool. It helped me to save my time observing the internet. So you can, if you're interested, you can click the link below as well. So let's talk about Coinbase. Coinbase is talking about they may going to support additional altcoins, which is including Vechain, Synthetics, and Digibyte. And there's a whole bunch of coins they're considering right now. Aragon, Bancor, Horizon, Live Peer. I don't know what is this coin actually. Keep Network, Origin Protocol, Render Network, Sirecoin, and VeChain Synthetic. So there's so many altcoins right now. Seriously, I mean the thing is, I don't want to spread my capital too thin on all this altcoin, and just be very cautious. There's too many altcoins out there right now. Just be very selective. Especially we are not in a bull market at this time yet. And of course, they talk about they're going to support stablecoin Tether as well. So let me know what you think, which altcoin you prefer to be listed on Coinbase, and which coin you think is going to list it on Coinbase. Of course, before they list on Coinbase, there's going to be potential pump as well, right? So I'm not surprised Digibyte or VeChain or Synthetics, they are going to be listed. The rest of them, let me know what you think. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, Microsoft, they just launched the beta version on the mainnet of the COVID-19 passport basically yesterday. So this is a decentralized identity 2 basically called ION, and then they went live with beta version. So basically, this is like a contact tracing as well, digitize the medical records, and basically some Asian governments also combine contact tracing and digitize medical records. This is pretty scary. This is like a immunity passport, and I don't know. This is like infringe privacy, and that is pretty scary. It's an ID 2020 consortium project basically, and actually one of the advisory, I think one of the attorney from the advisory role. From the ID 2020 consortium, he basically resigned from the advisory position because so basically stating that she cannot be part of the organization overly influenced by commercial interests and only pay lip service to human rights. I mean, this is crazy. I don't know if you watched the movie Contagion, then you know what I'm talking about. I didn't watch it until probably maybe a few weeks ago. Maybe a few weeks ago, and that is pretty scary. This is exactly what happened. What happened with the coronavirus? This is exactly what happened. And then you have a wristband, and so in order to travel or in order to go to certain places, you need to have a wristband, and then the wristband is basically you got the vaccine and stuff like that, and so this is scary to me. I mean, this is basically more control. It seems like the world is heading to a direction more and more control from the government, And then of course with the lockdown, they take away your freedom. You cannot go anywhere, and then there are a whole bunch of curfew and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think this is very I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. And I don't like it at all. This is like a immunity passport, just like in China. They have a QR code, right, in a cell phone. And based on you have to turn on your location, and based on your location, sometimes your QR code can turn from red can turn from green to red. That means you visit to some high risk area, and then once it turns into red, you may not be able to go to certain areas. That is crazy. So this basically take away your liberty. Comment below. I would love to hear from you about ID 2020. And another thing is cell phone can be a way to control a population, and as well as they may put a chips to a human. But well, this may happen, but I don't want to get that too far. Anyway, so let's talk about another thing I want to talk about is basically like 36% of the large investor, they own some type of crypto, and Bitcoin, of course, is the most popular holdings they have. This is based on a Fidelity survey. And of course, more than 25% of the firms say that they hold a digital asset. And this is based on a survey they done on about 774 firms. And 36% of the institutional investor in the US and Europe, they own some type of a crypto asset. And 27% of the investor said they hold a crypto asset, basically up from 22% a year ago. So that has been increasing. And in Europe, 45% of the firm surveys said they hold crypto asset. Of course, Bitcoin is the most popular asset holding they have. And then this is followed by Ethereum. So this is based on the survey. I'm not surprised because with the printing press, they probably will have to diversify their risk from the stock market, or also they probably want to X out from the stock market to go to other asset, for example, gold, silver as well, right? And another thing I want to mention, just be careful out there. Right now, I know the stock market is at all-time high. And based on the Google search, a lot of people are searching day trading, call options in Google search. This is basically day trading, and call options are exploding to record highs. So just be careful. Just be very careful. And if you see something like that, and also retail investor are flooding to the market, to the stock market as well. So if the retail investor are coming to the stock market, that means we are very near the top as well. I'm not your financial advisor. This is just my thinking. Everybody go to the same direction. Does mean I would not go to the same direction. It's up to you, but it's not a financial advice. Just remind you one thing: you cannot buy at the very, you cannot sell at the very top, and you cannot buy at the very bottom. That's the main thing I'm trying to say. And I don't know. I think in terms of valuation, a lot of stock already overvalued. This is just based on my personal opinion. There's some other asset class which is still, I think, is more reasonable. So I don't think stock is a good option at this time. And once again, not the financial advice. Use your due diligence. It looks like a lot of retail traders want to open a brokerage account trading stock. There are a lot of people asking for that, so you got to be careful. I could be wrong as well. Maybe there's some there's some juice continue to pump, but once again, I want to just focus saying that you can never sell at the top. Okay, so and you can never buy at the bottom. That's the key thing. So I don't know how much you can pump. I mean, but well, the Fed has the printing press, so they can pump all day long, I guess. So let me know what you think about all this. Did a lot of people talking about stock, like buying stock, stuff like that? Then please comment below. Is your friends asking you about buying stock and stuff like that? Or nobody asked you about that? Or if people start asking, also then they are no interest in trading stock, right? Also then they start asking, then you got to be careful, because this is just like a lot of a signal, just a signal. It's a signal that things are already at the top. Just a taxi driver asking you talking about stock, then you got to be careful, right? If a taxi driver talking about stock, you got to be careful. So let me know what you think about this. Comment below. I would love to hear from you. And If you find this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Also share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming videos. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, library.tv, as well as Patreon as well. And please comment below. That will help my ranking in YouTube. And I will continue to provide quality video for you guys. Remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not your financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency, commodity, stock market can has inherent risks. Please use your due diligence. And peace out.